Be ready, guys. 5 seconds. Start. Sir, almost all the newspapers in the country have spoken rather strongly against the reckless imposition of sales tax. But we find that the government have not paid any heed to the criticism made against the sales tax. On the contrary, the government have been issuing circular after circular calling upon the state governments to raise additional money by taxation, especially by imposing the sales tax. Now, as you know, even in the meeting of the National Development Council, which was held some time back, the state chief ministers pointed out that they were not in a position to raise more than rupees 300 crores by way of taxation, while the central government demanded that they should raise rupees 225 crores by way of additional taxation in their respective states, leaving aside the central taxes. Almost all the chief ministers objected to this proposal, and they said that their capacity as far as taxation was concerned in their states had reached the saturation point, and that it would not be possible for them at all to go beyond the limit of rupees 300 crores. We thought that these opinions of the state chief ministers would be seriously taken into account by the government, but they have not done so. And we are extremely disappointed to find in the 10th 5-year plan, to which I shall come later, that out of the amount of rupees 400 crores representing the uncovered gap, they want to raise rupees 300 crores by way of taxation, and I have not the slightest doubt in my mind that there will be a greater pressure on the states to impose taxes on various things. Now, as you know, the states are not in a position to impose any income tax that is beyond their jurisdiction. They can only impose certain other types of taxes, for example, the sales tax and so on. In fact, sales tax is the real thing as far as the states are concerned. Therefore, if the central government makes more and more demands on the states to find additional finances by way of taxation, it inevitably means in the circumstances that the states will be going in more and more for imposing the sales tax. Now, the central government is likely to come into the picture for imposing sales tax. Sir, you might feel that since one party is in power, probably they will be at cross purposes. But that is not going to be so, because the state governments are confronted with their own problems. They are nearer as far as the people are concerned. We live in this secluded chamber, away from the people, away from the masses, and well guarded and well protected by all the powers of the government. But it is difficult for the states to avoid mass demonstrations in and around the Assembly House. Such things happen, and the state ministers, since they live nearer the people, are more bothered about the demands and the developments in their respective areas than the central government. and naturally they will hesitate to impose such taxes as cause discontent among the people, and such taxes which made it difficult for the MLAs to go about in the villages or in the towns. We have seen how during the last 2 or 3 years the state governments have not been very enthusiastic about imposing sales tax despite pressure from the central government. Not that they are at all opposed to it. They do impose taxes, but they find it difficult to do it because of very strong, healthy and vehement opposition on the part of the public in their respective states. I understand that when government takes this power, they will take advantage of it in order to initiate sales tax on such commodities as enter interstate trade and thus obviate the difficulty which might very legitimately stand in the way of the state governments. I would like to know something about it. I hope the Honorable Minister has got my point. We would like to know from him whether they will impose any sales tax after they have got those powers, even when the governments and the people of the states oppose the imposition of such taxes. This is something we would like to know from the government. The central government has the prime responsibility for executing the plan.